Om Shanti everyone. Welcome to the Avyak Murli for the 5th of April 2024. So, if you look at the short date, it's actually 5/5/2024. Imagine if it was 5/5/2025. That'd be interesting. Or maybe, oh wait, that can't happen. Anyways, so the point. Well, from now on, I'll just say the essence, even though Avyak Murli is just the main point. So, because, it's a bit hard to find out otherwise, anyways. The easy effort for becoming equal to the Father is to become obedient. So, this is actually for very high stage BKs, but anyone can understand it. So, you just need to know what obedient means. Do you know what obedient means? I do. You do? Do you? Well, you should. It means always paying attention to the studies. So the only way to become equal to the Father and to become equal to Brahma Baba is to follow everything Shiv Baba says. Everything. Don't miss a word. Don't miss a letter. Don't miss half a letter. Listen to everything Shiv Baba says. Become completely obedient and surrendered. Only then you will be able to imbibe the divine knowledge that will help you become elevated and that will help you become equal to the Father. So, this is how much it impacts. Just being obedient gives you not only an easy way to become obedient, to become equal to the Father, but also it's one of the most easiest ways to get you a place in the golden age. So now the blessing. May you be a spiritual rose and constantly stay in a spiritual stage and see others as a soul. A spiritual rose is one who constantly has spiritual fragrance, so spiritual vibration, I just thought of the perfect word for that. It's like a spiritual attraction. Whenever those with a spiritual fragrance look, and whoever they look at, they will only see souls, not bodies. So constantly stay in a spiritual stage, so then you will be able to be a spiritual rose. I mean, you do need to do a few more things to become a spiritual rose, I think. Just as the Father is the highest on high, so his garden too is the highest on high and you children. So his garden like his outcomes, all his pure and positive children who've been wrecked by Maya and karmic accounts, those are all his powerful children. We are all powerful. Deep within us, we have power, and anyone can unleash it. But only they need to be obedient. And also they need to be souls. But let's get back to the topic. And you children are a very special decoration. The spiritual roses of the garden. Your spiritual fragrance will benefit many souls. And finally, the slogan. If you please someone by breaking one of the code of conduct, that will be accumulated in your account of sorrow. So, if you make someone happy with negative ways, like if you say, oh, this spiritual thing isn't working, I'll talk about next thing. Hey, he did this one, he did this one. That's also sending a bit of bad vibrations to yourself. And he doesn't give you any good vibrations because you didn't help him feel better in his ways. You just helped him get worse. But in the outside it might be pleasing, but in their true being, their soul, it's getting a lot more deep and being negative. So then you won't really get, also yourself, you won't get that good vibrations from anyone. So never try to break the code of conduct. So even if someone isn't listening, never break the code of conduct. If you try your best, you try to make it as fun as you can, and it's still not working, maybe it's not their time yet. Move on. Don't always stick to it. So, Shiv Baba is giving you a warning. Make sure whenever you do service, whatever you do not break the code of conduct. It's what you especially promised and what you signed with Shiv Baba for an exchange of you serving him, doing the Srimad only for yourself. Because actually, Shiv Baba doesn't need to do it, but for people who think it's work, you shouldn't think it's work. But you signed a deal to help Shiv Baba purify the world, which actually only benefits you, because then you get a place in the golden age. So now it's the part question. The easy effort for becoming equal to the Father is to be obedient. The blessing question: maybe a spiritual rose and constantly stay in a spiritual stage and see others as souls. And finally, the slogan question: if you please someone by breaking one of the code of conduct, the bad karma for that will accumulate, not accumulate your happiness, but in your account, not in your account of happiness, but in your account of sorrow. Om Shanti, everyone. That's all for today's Murli. Thank you for listening. Om Shanti.